Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I'll wait for you guys to get back here. Hopefully this will just pop back up in your guys' sub boxes because... Anybody here yet? Where'd y'all go? Okay. I'm sorry. Technology, I swear to God. What was I saying before we left off? You live streamed with a weird look on your face. I'm back! Yes! I always have a weird look on my face. You know what's really awkward is when I'm starting a live stream and asks for like a thumbnail, and I need to create one for a live stream because I had to just take one right there, and I don't know, it just whatever. What were we talking about right before I got frozen? Please, I hope somebody remembers. You guys, my memory is just horrible. Oh yes, we're talking about Shudder. So I've seen it advertised before, but I haven't used it, and I want to try it out, but I want to know if they have good movies on there or if they suck. You know what I mean? But I probably can just sign up for a free, like, 30-day trial period, right? I don't know if you guys know. Do they do trial period? What else? I feel like there was something that I was gonna say. Somebody mentioned something. Sometimes my friends call me a dork for subscribing to Paranormal Gaming and Body Channels. Girl, who cares what anybody thinks? I mean, if that's the advice that I could give to anybody, just be you, live your life, and tell people to suck it. You know what I mean? I am totally that person where I'm like, if you don't like me for who I am, then bye. You meant to type that it ended with a weird look on your face. No, I didn't take offense at all. I thought it was funny. I have a very good sense of humor, especially when it's like just people like making fun of me, like in a nice way. You know what I mean? Have you guys seen the movies? What were they called? It's the movies Grave Encounters. Have you guys seen Grave Encounters? I feel like those are the type of movies that I want to see on Shudder, where they're like straight to video, lower budget movies, but they're still really good. I'm hoping that's the kind of movies that they have on Shudder. You've seen one about the church. Oh. Let's see. The people at the school think that Marina and Kristen, the other half ask about her paranormal adventure. I know. I can tell you, a lot of people, when I tell them that I'm into the paranormal, either I get a weird look or they're very interested. It's very much one end of the scale or the other. People are usually like, why? Like, why do you want to be around scary stuff? Or why do you want to be around ghosts? And other people are like, oh my God, that's awesome. What's the, like, most, scariest thing that you've come across? So I feel like it's a very polar topic. One is, like, people love it, or people are just like, no thank you. I really want to do some more graveyard investigations. I wanted to go to that abandoned school tonight. I wanted to go there and film, but it's just been raining, so there's no way that I'm going to be able to make it out there and film tonight because it's going to be all wet, and I can't get my camera and stuff wet. Oh! Papa Yo, I'm glad you are here. 80, hi, how are you? Is it 80? Did I say that right? I was here specifically for you, Papa Yo, because I got your spirit dice in the mail, and they are freaking awesome. I love them so much. And I wanted to show everyone. So I came here to do a live stream to open your piece of mail and show everybody what you sent me, which is really, really cool and so nice and sweet of you to think of me. So I really do appreciate it. I need to do some more investigating to find out how to use them, and one of you guys, Kathy, was going to show me how to use them, so expect a video with these coming soon and try and communicate with some ghosts. That'd be really cool. Hello, hello. I know you, the Sephinier, I think you told me a nickname before, but I can't remember what you said for what I could call you, like a nickname. Oh no, 80. Like, yeah. Oh, okay. So like Adi, right? No? I'm horrible at pronouncing names, I'm really sorry. Like, I butcher them all the time. Brenda wants to know, what's my top 5 horror movies, or your top 5 places that I want to investigate? It's really hard for me to pick top 5 horror movies, but I can tell you some of the top places that I want to investigate. One of them is the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. I really want to go there and do an investigation. I'm hoping that I can get there this year and do an investigation there. I would love to go to the Lizzie Borden house and do an investigation there. I think that would be really awesome. I would love to do some stuff in Savannah, and I'm actually trying to coordinate with Brittany and see if we can meet up in Savannah to do some stuff there. I think some of the other places that I would like, not necessarily, well, I can't investigate there, but I think if I could, I would love to investigate the catacombs in Paris. I think the catacombs in Paris would be my #1. Like, that is like a dream place for me to investigate, the catacombs. I think that would be so fantastic. Do you guys remember that movie, or not movie, but series? I don't remember which one it was. I think it was called Most Haunted or something, and it was the guy that was lost in the catacombs, and you kind of see his last footage of him in there, and he's filming in the catacombs, and he gets more and more afraid, and then ends up dropping his camera and running, but nobody ever heard from him again. So that's so spooky, but I think it would be really awesome to investigate in the catacombs. That'd be like amazing. Maria asked, do you know who is Birdie44? I do. She's actually one of my good friends here on YouTube. I just did some videos. We did a whole series of videos together just like last month. So if you go into my past videos, there's a bunch with me and Brittany. She's so awesome. She's such a good friend. What you see is what you get. She loves the paranormal. She loves collecting evidence. She's so nice. So we're actually talking when we're going to get together again. So let's see. Do you think you're going to go to the forest in the dark? Would be cool, but won't want you to get eaten by the wild animals. Okay, I would love to go back to that forest in the dark. I have to be careful though, because when you go into that forest, it's kind of like a nature trail also. So they have gates getting into it, and they shut the gates at like 6:30 at night when it gets dark out. But I think you can still exit the gate if you get shut in. I just don't think you can get into the gates after 6:30. So I have to make sure my husband is with me so that we can try getting out of the gates after they're locked, because I don't want to get like trapped in there all night long, because I will definitely get eaten by a mountain lion for sure. Papio says catacombs would be awesome, and the ones under Edinburgh, awesome. Totally agree. Like the catacombs, oh my god, you guys. Like honestly, seriously, if I could go anywhere, that's my number one. Would be to go in the catacombs. I think that would be so amazing. Let's see. Yeah, I do want to play another paranormal game on my channel soon. I'm not sure which one. I really want to do the hosting game again, because it really spooked me out last time I played the hosting game. Last time I heard it, or last time I played it, I was sitting right in front of the door, and it sounded like a faint knock or a type of bang coming from the hosting room, and it totally freaked me out. So I was like, thank you for coming, goodbye. And I like left. I was like done with this game. I blew out the candles and that was it. But I want to play that one. I want to play hide and seek alone. I think that one would be really fun to play too. Let's see. Yeah, bring somebody so you're not alone. Yeah. When I go anywhere, I always have my taser with me, because, girl, I don't trust people. And I know there are crazy people out there. And in California, we have a lot of wild animals, too. So I always bring my taser with me just in case. And if Matt's available, I usually bring him with me, too, so that I could throw him to the lions. There's also, it's called Witch's Circle and a Rock of Rituals I've done. That would be cool. Witch's Circle. I don't think I've heard of that. I have to look that one up. Speaking of witches, though, another place that I would love to go would be, dang it, now I forgot the name of it. In Tennessee, the cave, what was her name? The Bell Witch Cave. I think that would be so cool to go to the Bell Witch Cave and explore that, because I actually just rewatched that episode of Ghost Adventures like 2 nights ago, and I was like, oh man, I need to go there. Do I ever get scared that I'm gonna bring a spirit home with me? Not really. You know, here's the thing. My way of thinking about it is, if by chance I were to bring a spirit home with me, I feel like I could do a cleansing ritual of my house and get rid of whatever spirit it would be. So I'm not too worried about it, just because I know there are things that you can do afterwards to cleanse your house of any type of spirits, mostly negative spirits. I wouldn't mind if it was a good spirit. If a good spirit wants to haunt my house, go for it. Danielle, hey Danielle, did you just join? I don't think I saw you in here just a minute ago. But what are your plans for next haunted place? So I have a couple things that are coming up really soon on my channel. I have the Queen Mary. I'm hoping to stay at the Queen Mary within the next 3 weeks. So I have the Queen Mary. I also have to stay at the Mission Inn. I did a video on the Mission Inn so long ago, and I told you guys that I was going to stay there, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. So I'm going to be doing the Mission Inn, the Queen Mary, and then I also have the Sally House booked overnight. So those 3 are 3 haunted places that are coming up all within the next couple months. So they'll be coming up really soon. Let's see, what else are you saying? You've been studying witchcraft and Wiccan. You can use sage. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys watched the video. I talked about it a little bit last night in the live stream, but we had that scary experience when we came back from New Orleans, and it seemed like there was like a negative entity that followed us home from New Orleans. And after that happened, I saged and smudged the entire house, and it worked just like it was supposed to. We'd never had a bad experience after that. It cleansed the house of whatever it was that was there. What else? Yes, Queen Mary. You know, another place that I want to go to investigate soon is Gettysburg. I hear such good things about Gettysburg, and I actually have a friend here on YouTube and she said next time I come out to Gettysburg that we'll have to do like a collab with her. She's so nice. Her channel is called Paranormal TV. I don't know if you guys have heard of her or not. I did a collab with her a while ago, maybe a couple months ago, but check out her channel. She's super sweet, and she does tons of planning for her videos, and I just really like her channel, so check out her channel if you guys want. There's an active witches' coven ritual site in the catacombs under Edinburgh that can be... Oh my god, that's crazy. I would love to go to Edinburgh. You know, even the catacombs there, that would be awesome. I didn't know, to be honest, I didn't know that there were catacombs under Edinburgh. There's another herb you can use that looks like a stick, but I can't remember the name of it. Danielle, if you remember the name of it, just like shoot me a DM or an Instagram message or something and let me know the name of it, because I'm always curious with that kind of stuff. Okay, I hope to see you back soon. Somebody said that they were going for a minute. Yeah, Papio said it's always a good plan to sage, and I totally agree. If Jamie's here, yay, Jamie's here. She was cooking dinner, so I'm glad you were able to make it. So yeah, I think sage is a good tool to have on hand. Let me see. Panicked video said Whaley House in November, Gettysburg in July. I'm trying to think. July I actually have pretty open, and November Whaley House. I could do Whaley House in November if you guys want to team up for Whaley House and rent it. Panicked D videos. Shoot me a DM and we can work out a time in November where we can meet there and do an investigation together. If you want, we could do a collab there. That'd be so awesome. Yes, Grammar Police, you're back. Planto Sato. That's what. Oh, okay. I'll have to look that up. I don't know if I've ever heard of that before. Gettysburg in July. I might be able to swing Gettysburg in July. I'd have to talk to my husband first and see if we have anything planned, but I really don't think I have anything planned in July, so that might work out. Have you been to the Lizzie Borden house? It's haunted according to my research. I have not been to the Lizzie Borden house yet, but that is high on my list of places to go. I definitely want to go to to the Lizzie Borden house. I think one of the biggest things that draws me to the Lizzie Borden house is the mystery behind it and not knowing if Lizzie was the one who committed the murders or not. I always find that unsolved mystery aspect of things really fascinating. What do you guys think that Lizzie Borden was the one that killed her family, or do you think it was somebody else? Yeah, Panicked D video, that'd be awesome. Take me, I'm down for whatever. What's my favorite horror movie? I don't know if I feel like I told you guys this before. When I was in my late teens, the Scream movie, the original one and all the ones that followed, that was my favorite go-to horror movie. I knew every single word of that movie, like frontwards and backwards, and my friends would get so sick of me because I would always say the words along with the movie, but that was one of my favorites. Right now, I would have to say the Conjuring movies are my favorite. I absolutely love James Wan. I think he is a brilliant horror director. So I love almost anything that James Wan is a part of. Let me see. Jamie, yes, please send me a list of haunted places because I'm always looking for new places to go. I don't know if you guys know this, but my husband, he travels a lot for work. So the luxury or the perk of that is that he racks up a lot of frequent flyer miles and hotel points. So when I go to these places to do investigations, a lot of times I'm able to do it because he racks up so many frequent flyer miles where we can use his flyer miles to go. Pansy, Marianne's an expert on Lizzie Borden case. She believes that she did. Or, yeah, I have a feeling that Lizzie Borden did commit the murders. I don't know why, but I just have a gut feeling. Especially because she burned the clothing that she was wearing that day. I think that is a huge red flag, and it's just, I don't know, I don't know why somebody would do that. Papio, I think people are thinking of Palo Santo wood. Oh, is that the name of that wood to do like cleansing? Conjuring is a close second. Yeah, I love the Conjuring movies so much. And I really loved the Annabelle movies too. I don't know how you guys feel about them, but I loved the first one. I loved the second one even more. You know, it's funny. The director of the second Annabelle movie, David Sandberg, I was at Hollywood Studios doing like one of their Halloween things, and he was there with his wife, and they were literally standing right next to me, and I wanted so bad to tell him that I loved his movie, and I kind of wanted to like take a selfie with him, but in person, I am shy, I'm awkward, and I avoid confrontation at all costs. So I just gazed at him from afar, and then I tweeted about it saying that I saw him, and he was like, oh, you should have came up and said hi. And then I'm like, damn it, I should have said hi. Have you heard of the show The Haunting of? It's a great show. Yeah, I did. I love the show Haunting of. It's follows like famous people, their haunted experiences. Danielle asked about what the Lizzie Borden was. So Lizzie Borden, it's a house in Massachusetts, and nobody knows for sure, but people think that she murdered her dad and her stepmom, but it's still a mystery to this day. She went to trial and was found not guilty, so nobody really knows if she did it or not. But the house that it happened in, they turned it into a bed and breakfast, and people say it's really haunted. Let's see. Jamie's asking because she knows that I like crystals. I don't have like a specific crystal that's my favorite. I don't know. I feel like I just love them all in their own. That's hard to think. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I think they're all so beautiful. If you enjoy crystals, I get this subscription monthly from, it's called Enchanted Crystals. You can look them up as a subscription service. I think it's like, I don't know, I want to say it's $20 a month, but you get a nice size crystal And then it comes with a card telling the properties of that crystal, and then it also comes with like a baggie like this, and it's filled with little mini crystals as like bonus crystals. I don't know if you guys are into that or not. I was thinking about doing that for this channel, like doing unboxings of opening the crystal monthly subscription box on this channel, but I didn't know if people would be into it or not. Someone said, the dice that I got in the mail I had seen in a card game like Magic. The purple dice with the number on it. Oh, okay. These dice, it totally reminds me of like tarot cards. I feel like they're in the same realm kind of as tarot cards. Danielle says she wanted to go to New Orleans. Check out the shops down there. It's supposed to be good. Oh my god. Yeah, we went past I don't remember if we went into the cemetery that Marie Laveau was in, or if we just walked past it. We went to a bunch on a cemetery tour that we went on. Marie Laveau's House of Voodoo there, it is so cool. When you walk into it, there's like a counter on the right, and then it's filled with like tarot cards and stuff. And then on the left, they have a bunch of different voodoo dolls, and then they have crystals and just all sorts of stuff. It's so cool. And they have so many other shops besides that one, just filled with different types of like voodoo items and stuff like that. Nicole, you're back. All right. Party can start. I did check out the spooky box. You know what happened? I used to get, have you guys heard of the Horror Block subscription box? I used to get the Horror Block subscription box, and the only problem I had with that was I never really cared for the items that came in it, and so I felt like it was a waste of money. And that was just that one subscription box. There was a couple items that I got in there that I really liked, but for the most part, I don't know. I didn't really care for the Horror Block, but Spooky Box might be completely something different. So, what do I like besides horror? I really like natural disaster movies. You know, like any movie with like mega earthquakes or hurricanes or like apocalyptic movies. I love those. I also like anything to do with space. Like one of my favorite movies that's not in the horror realm is called Interstellar. Have you guys seen that movie? I think it was like one of my favorite movies. And then of course I love Disney movies because I'm a big Disney nerd too. Years ago I went to Marie Laveau's. You could go up to it. You're supposed to take. I don't think we went up to Marie Laveau's grave. I don't know if you can go up to it or not anymore. I'm not sure. But there were so many different offerings at around her grave. It was really cool. Kevin was interested in a link for the crystal of the month. As soon as I get done with this live stream, I will add that to the description of this live stream as soon as it's done. I can't add it right now, but I'll add it in when we're done so you can check it out. It's pretty cool. They have 2 different tiers for their crystal subscription packages. The cheaper one is the one that I get. I think it's like $20 or $25 a month, and you get the one big crystal and then a bunch of little ones. And then they have a higher package one, and you get like a box, and it has a bunch of different crystals in it. And I think that one's maybe like $50 a month. But each time it's really cool. It's a different crystal. Hey, did we talk about the haunted Bell Witch Cave? Not a lot. I mean, I briefly touched on it because I told you guys that I was really interested in investigating at the Bell Witch Cave, but I don't know, do they allow people to go in and do investigations there? I think they have a tour, but I don't know if they like rent it out to paranormal investigators. That's actually one of the biggest problems I face when I'm trying to book a location to do an investigation at is a lot of times they don't rent out the place after hours, and they only do like their general admission ghost tour. So it's always a bummer when you really want to investigate somewhere and they just shut you down. Yeah. Yeah, panic. We definitely have to do an investigation together. It'll be so much fun. I haven't seen Valerian yet. I heard good things about it, but personally I haven't seen it yet. Let me see. Do you mean mine or the one Michael orders? Mine are all sizes and head bags, so must take it out. The ones he ordered, what types of crystals are they? Don't go anywhere. Let me grab it. It's just in the other room real quick. I'm coming. Okay. So, the place that I ordered from is called Enchanted Crystal. And so each month you get a different, it's a nice size crystal for $20. So you get a different piece of crystal. This one is black tourmaline. And then with the crystal, you also get the name of the crystal, and you get a description of what its properties are, where it's found, just like the background of it. And then on top of it, you get a bag full of mini crystals. So, oh yeah, Joey Graceffa, he's another one. He loves crystals, I know. When I went to VidCon last year, Joey Graceffa's booth, he had a bunch of different crystals out, and they were really cool. Let me see. They were... Yeah, that's what I heard, is that that this crystal is very powerful against negative people and energies. And that's why I like the description that it gives, because it gives a really good detailed description, especially if maybe you're like new into collecting crystals and don't know too much about them. I feel like it gives a really good description of it, so that each month you can kind of learn from it. And then each one of these cards that they give you, I usually keep them and I store them so that I can like look back on them if I'm forgetting about, what its properties are. Public tours of the Bell Witch Cave and property are available. Yeah, I would love to tour the Bell Witch Cave. Maybe I'll have to go to Tennessee just for that. You know what I mean? But there's some other places I want to investigate too. And one of the places that not one of the places, but I would really love to someday be able to investigate people's homes and find activity there, because there are plenty of homes around the world that people feel like are haunted, and I feel like it's just the fear I have about that is if I would be invited to somebody's home to investigate, you never know whose home it is. I don't want to walk into somebody's house and get murdered. You know what I mean? Too Quick Fanboy, hello, how are you? Welcome to today's live stream. You guys, I probably have created a monster with live streaming. You guys are going to get so sick of seeing my face. It's going to be unbelievable. I'm not kidding. But I think tomorrow we are going to go to Disney, so I'll probably have a regular vlog probably tomorrow, or actually maybe I'll put it out on Monday, since I don't usually put videos out on Monday. Oh my God, I wish I had spring break and didn't have to work. I'm so overworking right now. It's unbelievable. If you guys don't know, my full-time job, I work in like the medical profession. So I do that Monday through Friday. And then YouTube is, like my passion. It's a hobby. I love doing it. What else do you guys want to talk about? Any suggestions? The Otsego Hotel is on my list of places where I want to go. Ghost Hunters went there. Where is that hotel? I haven't been there before. And do you guys know? Okay, so I usually buy Ghost Adventures on like iTunes so that I can watch it whenever I want. But do you know where I can find Ghost Hunters? Ghost Hunters, I loved that one, but I can't find it to buy digitally. Like I can find it online to buy the actual DVD, but I like to buy everything digitally so it's just there when I want to watch it. Let's see. Oh, it's in Cooperstown, New York. Yeah, Panic, I agree with you. Ghost Hunters is hard to find. The only ones that I can find on iTunes are just a couple seasons of Ghost Hunters International. That's all I can find. Danielle asked if I've ever had any paranormal experiences in the house where I was growing up, and how did I get into the paranormal. So most of my life I lived in one house, but from I was a baby until about 5 years old, we lived in a different house. And that house, I don't know if it was haunted or not, but it always creeped me out. My room in the closet, I feel like it would always slowly come open in the middle of the night. And as a kid, I never knew if it was my imagination or not. I still don't know if it's my imagination just making things up, but that house always made me feel really uneasy, especially as a child. The basement there, I was terrified of that basement. But other than that, I didn't like grow up in a haunted house. There wasn't any like specific thing that just made me get into the paranormal. I have always been drawn to it, just always loved it. I spent a lot of my time hanging out in cemeteries, and I always liked to go to abandoned places too, so I would spend a lot of my time walking around there. And I think what really got me into the paranormal was just watching horror movies. I loved horror movies and being exposed to that and ghost stories. I mean, just loved it. Let's see. Kevin says, if you and your friends come back to Toronto for another haunt tour, let me know. I'd like to join in, if okay. Oh, of course. We're always like up to hang out with new people, especially other investigators. So if I'm ever back up in the Toronto area, I'll let you guys know. And I don't know if you were here earlier. One of the things that I would love to do is, and see, this is hard because I know everybody lives in different states, but I would love to plan some type of group investigation where everybody could come and like I could get to meet some of you guys and we could do our investigation and see what kind of evidence we come up with. I think that would be really, really cool, but I would have to plan it out months ahead of time so that we could, one, get the location, and two, people could be able to get to the location, because not everybody lives in the same state. But I would love to do like a group investigation. I think that would be so cool and so much fun, since everyone loves the paranormal, and I think it'd be really cool. Do I know about Alcatraz Island in California? I do. I I've been there twice. It's awesome. The entire island it has a vibe to it. It's weird. The only drawback of it is since it's such a tourist area, when you're there in the prison, there's so many people. And I'm one of those types of people where if I'm somewhere, I like to be there alone so that I can kind of get a vibe going, try and feel the environment. I can listen for things, but it's just so hard to do in Alcatraz because it's such a populated place. Like, tourists love it. Jigger, yes, Amanda. Wisconsin is centrally located. Amanda is biased because she lives in Wisconsin and she's been bugging me to come back and visit. Amanda's one of my good friends. We grew up, basically grew up together ever since middle school. Is my husband going to go on any investigations with you? Is he into the paranormal? The Queen Mary I'll be doing by myself, and the Mission Inn I'll probably be doing by myself. But some of the nighttime investigations that I have coming up, like going to the abandoned school and going to that water tower at night, he'll probably come to those because I like to have somebody with me just in case something happens. And then when I go to the Sally house, he'll be with me for that investigation too. So you guys will have some comedic relief. Yeah, that would be really cool. Panicked Videos just said the Lizzie Borden house. You can rent out the entire Lizzie Borden house. So that would be kind of cool to get a bunch of people together to rent out the Lizzie Borden house and kind of do an investigation there. That's so fun. Jamie said Matt's a chicken when it comes to the paranormal. He is such a chicken. He is the first one to bolt when anything happens. Like, he is done, out of there, doesn't want to have anything to do with it. He's like, you do your thing, I'm going to be laying on the bed on my phone. He, it's not that he doesn't like the paranormal, it's just more that it scares him, it freaks him out. Let's see. Danielle says, my daughter was using the Spirit Box app on her phone. I don't think they really do. Actually, if you go on Amazon, you can find ghost box or spirit boxes. The what is it? The PSB7. I think that's the one that I use. And also, there's a website called ghoststop.com, and that is an entire website for buying paranormal equipment. There's also another place, it's called infraready.com, and he's based out of the UK, but he has stuff, paranormal investigation equipment for sale too. I'm gonna write this down really quick so I can remember. I will add links to the description of this live stream once it ends. I'll leave the link to different places where you guys can buy ghost hunting equipment, and I'll also leave the link to the Crystals subscription box. Let me just put that down. Crystals and ghost equipment. But yeah, I've ordered a lot of ghost hunting equipment from ghoststop.com. They have a whole bunch of stuff. They have like laser grids, they have spirit boxes, EMF detectors, they have like the Boo Bear, where you can use it as a trigger object, but it also senses different patterns in the electrical field. So they have just a ton of equipment, and they're really good at shipping it out really quick. Let's see. Have you heard of Chicken Island? It's filled with evil chickens. No. And that did make me laugh. I've never heard of Chicken Island before. I love the videos where Matt goes. His reactions are awesome. He is a trip because he is just so dramatic about everything. It's so funny. Kim, it's about time you showed up, okay? It's unacceptable that you are 44 minutes late to my live stream. I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you a hard time. Let's see. You need a separate channel for Matt's responses. Yeah. You know what's funny is he is really funny and even more funny off camera. He totally supports me doing YouTube, and he doesn't mind being on camera every now and then, but he's not like totally thrilled with having a camera in his face all the time. So I try to get him on camera as much as I can, but he's always like, don't stop. He's just shy. He's camera shy. Let me see. What else? How did you and Brittany meet? So I found Brittany's channel over a year ago, and we just kind of started talking in like the comment sections and on Twitter. And then last June, we were both gonna go to VidCon, so we ended up meeting at VidCon, and then we ended up hanging out the entire time we were at VidCon because we were getting along really well. So we hung out the entire time we were at VidCon, and then after that, we wanted to hang out more, so we did the Villisca Axe Murder House, and then we did just this recent visit in Toronto, and then we're trying to schedule, I think we're trying to schedule Savannah this summer, so she's just become such a great friend, and especially like both of us share the love and passion of the paranormal, so she's so awesome, and we're always like scheming ideas and videos for you guys, and it's just hard because, you know, she lives in Canada and I live here in California, so we're far away from each other. Quincy's Paranormal, hello, welcome to tonight's live stream. I'm telling you guys, you're gonna get sick of me real quick. Let's see. Matt's so photogenic, he shouldn't be shy. He is so shy. He has a lot of fun when he comes with me to different investigations and stuff. But he really is. He gets really awkward when he's on camera. And you know what else is funny? When we go to Disney, if we do any of the character meet and greets, he is so awkward at meeting the characters at Disney. What TV shows do you like to watch? I'm a big WWE fan and various shows. Okay, you guys are gonna think I'm a huge nerd, but I love the new Star Trek Discovery series that's on NBC. We've been watching that, so that new Star Trek. We watch a lot of Will and Grace. Will and Grace is one of my favorite shows. I'm so glad that it came back. We also watch, what else do we watch? Of course, like, I watch all the ghost shows that there are out there. And there's some other stuff that I watch, but I can't just, I used to be a big fan of Once Upon a Time, but I'm not a fan of this season. I don't know if you guys watch that. Let me see. Because he says you're the best. I'm not the best. You're the best. You're the best. I'm supposed to go to Florida. When are you going to Florida? You're supposed to go to Florida this summer. Have a lot of fun. Are you going to go to Disney? It's my favorite place to go, I'm telling you. I haven't seen Oroville, but yeah, Star Trek Discovery, the new one, is so good. I love it. Timeless. I haven't seen that one, but I'll have to look into it. I also like watching Ancient Aliens. Have you guys watched that? I think that's a really cool show. I do like a lot of shows like that are more like documentary style, especially if it has to do with aliens or UFOs, stuff like that. It always has interested me a lot. What else are you saying? I don't want to miss anyone's comment. You'll be there in June and August. Let's see. What is SPN? Someone said SPN is awesome. I'm confused. Supernatural. I used to watch Supernatural and then I fell behind and I didn't get caught up. It's so hard when you fall behind on a show, especially when you fall behind like a bunch of seasons. It's so hard to get caught up. I've heard about Queen Mary. It's definitely a very haunted ship. But yeah, I don't know. I think those are the main TV shows that I watch. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say, guys. I think I'm going to head out and get something to eat for dinner because I haven't eaten anything yet today and I'm starving. But my whole point of coming on here was to open the package that I got from Papio, and it was so awesome of him to send me the spirit dice. I want to learn how to use them so that I can do an entire video on them because I think that would be really fun and really cool. It was just really awesome, and thank you so much for sending these to me. You guys don't feel obligated or anything like that to send me stuff at all. I hope you guys all have a great Saturday evening. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me again tonight. I think we're gonna go to Disney tomorrow, so I think that Disney vlog will be up on this channel maybe like Monday or Tuesday. So look forward to that, and then tomorrow will be another spooky video. So somebody was asking who won. I did a video on my main channel announcing the winner of the thing. Her name was Bridget Arquette. She's the one that won the giveaway. But I'm going to do another giveaway like that, same starter kit in the very near future. So if you didn't win, I'm sorry, but there'll be another chance to win coming very soon. So I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. It's always so much fun just hanging out with you guys. So have a great Saturday, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.